Hey, my name's Jody. This is Maylee. She plays 10U softball. And we're going to go over some bats, fast pitch bats, that she has swung. Um, my plan is to do some more videos with exit velos and sharing which one she likes, which one she don't likes. Um, so I'm going to start with the 2023 Louisville Slugger LXT. It's a 29 drop 18. Um, this is a bat she got late last fall, and so um, I noticed. I'll go ahead and give you my opinion on it first. The bat seemed to be pretty hot out the wrapper. The sweet spot is pretty big. It seems to be maybe a slight in low to it, but fairly balanced. I'll hand it over to her and let her give you some views on it, or I'll ask her a couple questions and see what she might be thinking about it. Did you think it was in loaded or balanced, or how did it feel to you?
Balanced.
Balanced.
It was a nice sound.
You like the sound to it? What about, did you like the grip? Did it have a good grip?
The pole is smaller like that. It's easier
You like
to
the smaller?
hold.
Okay. So I guess that one we kind of covered that one pretty good. So we'll move on to my next one, or her next one rather. And we'll go to the Louisville Slugger Meta. I noticed right away that this bat has good pop, but to me it seemed like the sweet spot was rather small. This is a 29 18, 29 drop 11. Maylee really didn't care for this bat, I think, because it's slightly inloaded to inloaded. It, like I said, the sweet spot was kind of small. It really didn't give her no hand sting. The ball just didn't jump off of it, and she didn't really like the sound of this bat either compared to the LXT. She liked the sound of the LXT better. So I know a lot of times young girls like the sound. I'll let her give you. Did you like the grip on this bat? Did it have a good grip?
The pole is a little slightly bigger, but
She's saying that
it's not that comfortable either. It just feels like I'm holding a rock pole.
so what she's pretty much saying is the grip's a little thinner on this bat than the LXT she has. Did you get any hand sting with this bat?
A lot.
So it had a little hand sting. I think that's because going back, the sweet spot on this bat was smaller. So if you probably hit it towards the end or down here lower on the barrel, you might have got a little hand sting. That being said, I think like I said, I did do some exit velo on this bat and then her LXT that I'll show later. But the ball does jump off this bat really good. She just didn't really care for it. So I'm gonna move on to our next one. I'm gonna do the Rollins Mantra. This bat right here is pretty new. She just got this bat at Christmas. We've swung it. We probably got 100 cuts on this bat. I love the color of this bat. It's definitely inloaded. That's a 30 drop 10, so it's a 30-20. To me, this bat has a long sweet spot, a long burrow. I love the sound. I may have already said that, but I love the sound of this bat. The ball really jumps off of it. Like I said, I've got some video on my phone that I can share later on in another video. I'm gonna do exit velos, hopefully on all the bats. But going back, do you like the grip on this bat?
It's comfortable.
I thought so too. The grip on these mantras, or this one in particular, is very nice. I love the grip. Like I said, the only thing that I noticed is it is very inloaded. Like I said, this is a 30 drop 20. She seems to get it around pretty quick. If you get this bat around and hit it pretty much anywhere on this barrel, the ball's going to jump. I love the, like I said, I love the color. This is a really, really good bat. Go on to the next one. The DeMarini CF. This is a 2023, I believe, might be 24. DeMarini CF. This bat she also got for Christmas. Um, the bat is very balanced. Um, it's got a long barrel, long sweet spot. Um, that is a 30 drop 11, so it's a 3019. This bat swings very light. I really like it. Do you like how the CF feels? Do you like the grip?
The grip feels kind of like the metal, but I like the bat. It's like a rubbery feeling, more like
So
not
kind
like
of tacky,
yeah,
sticky.
but it's still good.
Yeah. You feel like this bat was balanced, very balanced.
The sound's got like a little plastic sound, but not really.
Yeah, the sound of the DeMarini sound totally different than any of the other bats, but I still like it. And the ball does jump off this bat pretty good. Like I said, I'll do some live videos later on. But and two, the reason also I didn't buy these bats at full retail. I got DeMarini was running a sale, like the first or second week of December, so I got really good deals on a couple of different DeMarinis and the Rollins Mantra. So I just thought it was a good time to get some bats and try them. Into it would maybe help you guys out there that are watching maybe make a decision on if you're shopping for a new bat for the spring. Maybe give you some feedback to help you maybe get a bat. I think I've already said it, but this is a 30 drop 11, so 3019. I really like this bat. This is a really good bat. And then we have the DeMarini Prism. The Prism is similar to the CF to me. It feels a little, it's got a slight inload to it. The grip, I think, is very similar to the CF. The sound is very similar, but they do, I will tell you for 100% fact, that these two bats, the CF and the Prism, definitely have different feels. The sweet spot is pretty large on this one. I do, my personal opinion, the CF has a little bit bigger sweet spot, but this bat, when you do connect in the center here somewhere, the ball does jump off of it. I love the color of it. It's got a fancy bright color into it. To me, this bat right here is more geared toward maybe I was gonna say a power hitter. It just seems that, I don't know, the ball does jump off of it good. But I think the CF is more geared towards your younger players that maybe like a very balanced feeling bat versus this one. This one's, like I said, to me, it's got a slight inload to it. So she didn't get it around quite as good as the CF, but that being said, she still gets it around, and the ball does jump off of it good. So, do you have anything else you want to throw in on this one? Overall, I think you liked it pretty good. Did you get any hand sting on this bat? I forgot to ask you.
Only one time because I hit.
You hit off the end cap. If you hit most bats, if you hit them off the end cap, you're going to get some hand sting. But I mean, you keep it in here. It's got a pretty long barrel, but I just personally like the CF just a little bit better than this bat. I mean, I do like this one, but let's see. I think I've covered most of all of them. I do have since I have it, this is an older Zeno. This is Louisville Slugger Zeno. Maylee swung this. This was like a backup bat because she had an Easton Ghost, and the Ghost broke, of course. And she swung this some. I'm a big Zeno fan. I like it. If you hit the sweet spot on this bat, the ball's going to jump. The ball comes off of it really well. Maylee, I don't think, is a huge fan of this bat. We just used it temporarily until we got her she did get a replacement Ghost, and I wound up selling that. But the 2020 Ghost was her favorite. It was the white one with the red knob, the red soft knob, and then they sent the newer version. And to me, the newer one, the 2021 22, was a little bit more inloaded, and she didn't really care for it, so I sold it. That being said, getting back to the Zeno, this is a 30 drop 11. This bat has, like I said, it has a good pop, but it's not really one I don't think she would swing in a game. It's not really her favorite. The grip on these is very similar to this bat right here. Probably could use a new grip, but it's thin like the LXT in the Meta. But I've been actually trying to sell this bat just because she don't swing it. She don't really care for it. This would be a good backup bat, or something swinging the cage if you wanted to. It still has plenty of pop left, but I do have. This is actually the newer. This is a 23 Zeno, I believe. This is actually my bat. Now I guess some of you probably wonder why I would have a fast pitch softball bat. Well, my plan is I'm going to do a comparison in a video with the fast pitch Zeno versus a slow pitch Louisville Slugger Genesis. This is my son's bat. That's my plan. I want to do like a slow pitch versus fast pitch video. So that's the reason I got that. Plus, if I'm doing hitting grounders, I'd coach softball too as well. And I can use this to hit to the girls and whatnot. And I have swung this. This bat right here has got a really good pop to it. The sweet spot on this particular bat is big. To me, when I played slow pitch softball, it feels like to me very similar to the 2011 Louisville Slugger Z1000. That's what this bat reminds me of, and I had one of those, but it's broke. But that's what this bat reminds me of. These bats right here, I think right now on sale. So if you're looking for a nice bat for a cheaper price, I want to say this is a 23, but it might be the 2022 Zeno. But either way, you'll be able to see when you pull it up. It's got like a gray and purple and like a brighter lime color here to it. But overall, this is a really good bat. Like I said, I'm gonna use this in some other video later on. A couple things I also wanted to show you. This they call this the ZVT, and I really like this. This is a good tool to use for teaching girls to watch the ball. When you put the ball on this tee, when you hit it off, when the ball comes off, it lights up. So it teaches what I've been doing with my daughter is when she hits the ball off, they'll tell you what color the LEDs light up after you hit the ball. Like right there, that was pink. It just teaches them to keep their eye down on the ball. Really good tool. I really like it. Her hitting coach has been using it, and she likes it too. So overall, what if you was to go into a game tomorrow? What would be your choice of bat? Which one would you pick up first to use in a game?
Probably the Mantra.
The Mantra, yeah. She really likes the Mantra, and I do too. It's a really good bat. There's something else I wanted to tell you guys. Like I said, she has had a Ghost. I can give you some feedback on it. She had a 29 drop 11 Ghost last spring, and it broke, but it was a really good bat. The only thing I don't like about a Ghost is they're not very durable. They are hot. They're hot right out the wrapper, but they're not durable. She really loved it. That was probably one of her favorite bats. And then, like I said, when they sent the replacement, which Easton was real good about sending the replacement bat, she just didn't care for it. It just had a totally different feel to it, and I agreed with her too on that too. It felt more inloaded to her than the 2020 version. But anyway, and then also she's had the Torch, the Monster Torch. I know a lot of people ask about the monster bats, and she's had the monster hype, and we've sold both of those. The torch she had last year was the 30 drop 10, and she didn't really like it because it was heavy. The bat was balanced, but it was too heavy for her at the time. Of course, from last year until now, she's grown some, so she could have possibly used it now, but we haven't tried another monster yet. And then she had the hype. Um, that was a good bat. To me, the hype, the sweet spot on the hype and the torch, to me, is kind of small. If you catch it in the middle of the barrel, the ball's going to jump off of the bat. But I don't know. It's kind of one of those things where if your kid don't like it, they're going to leave it in the bag. They're not going to swing it. So I'm trying to get an early start now and trying to figure out what Maylee likes to swing. I'm sure a lot of folks are going to be like, why does she need all these bats? Well, I don't guess she needs all these bats, but I figured now while she's doing hitting with her hitting coach, batting rather, and getting tuned up ready for the spring, now's a good time to try different stuff. A lot of these bats do swing similar. I feel confident Maylee could take any of these bats and go in a game and hit well with them. I don't have no doubt in that. So it just depends on your kid and what they like. She has been to hit tracks at Dick's and tried different bats, and that kind of helped me narrow down some of these ones that we've gotten so far to try. So if you're on the fence about a bat, and this video has kind of leaned you one way or another, but you need a solid answer, go to a Dick's that has that hit tracks, and you can go in there and try different bats. You can stay for like 30 minutes for, I don't know, it was like $15 or an hour for like $25. It's kind of fun. I enjoyed it, and I think she did too. One more thing we got for kind of Santa Claus brought it, is this pocket radar, and this is what I'm going to use to get exit velos. I'm just saying velo, exit velocities for her bats that we still have, if I don't sell any between now and then. I've already used this. This is a great tool. It actually gives exit velocities along with video. So it'll video hitting, pitching, whatever you want to use this for. It's a great tool. It's a little on pricey side, but if you really want to fine tune a hitter or a pitcher, this is a good tool to have. Let's see if I don't think I'm missing anything. Is there any closing final words or thoughts that you have?
Can we do like a test on the sounds with the ball, like hit it?
Yeah, that's a good idea actually. Like I was saying in the video earlier, a lot of kids will get a bat because of how it sounds and not how fast the ball may be jumping off the bat, which may or may not be a thing for a parent, but for a kid, to me, if your kid is happy with her bat, she's probably going to perform better. That's just my personal opinion, my thoughts. I know I've bought Maylee a couple bats, and she just completely didn't care for them, and they just sit, and she don't use them. So if I'm gonna spend a couple $100 on a bat, I want her to be using it, if at all possible. Or either if I get it, she don't like it, I'll just move it on and sell it, and maybe somebody else might like it. But yeah, so all these bats, the DeMarinis, the Rollins, the Ghost, of course Marucci makes bat, War Stick, Bone Saber, they all have different unique sounds, all of them. And I think a lot of times the Easton Ghost probably has the best sound out of all the bats, and that's a good sales pitch for them. But that being said, a lot of the other brands can compete with Easton on their exit velocities. I don't have a Ghost right now, but I'm hoping to maybe get a friend or somebody that has one. We'll do a video of Ghost versus, and we'll do sound, exit velos, and all that stuff with it. But anyway, I'm just rambling now. So I think I'm going to close this one out. Stay tuned later on. We'll do some more interesting stuff. Like I said, I got a bunch of ideas in mind, things I want to do. So yeah, it was good chatting with you guys, and hopefully see you in the next one. You can close it out.
I can edit it.
Close it.